Hi there, my name is Emma Foote and I am Head of Customer Advocacy at Clearview, and I am here to talk to you about the importance of trying to find a power group or group of advocates to help champion the changes that you're trying to make internally in both maybe your performance management and employee engagement systems. So the first thing to tackle is why advocates are so important to the changes you're making. Well, realistically, if you could clone yourself and send yourself off around the organization, you do a really, really great job of drumming up support for any changes you're making. But the reality is you can't do that. So you need to find people within the organization who can help champion what you're doing and help drive engagement and adoption. So how do you go about finding these amazing advocates? Well, there's that saying, not all heroes wear capes. There will no doubt be some people who are really easy to spot and who are publicly championing what you're doing. So they might well be saying in team meetings that they love the new system that you've put in, or they're talking to their team leader about how they love the conversations that they're having. So obviously you want to tackle those people and get those people driving things for you. But equally, I would say don't shy away from the skeptical people. I think it's well known that the people who dislike something or who are feeling a bit negative towards something usually shout the loudest. So don't shy away from converting those people into your advocates. You're absolutely going to need senior leadership buy-in and advocates. And the way that you can go about finding those is quite easy. So when you're presenting to your senior leaders, all of the kind of different change stuff that's going on, there will naturally be some enthusiasts in the room and those who want to sign themselves up to being videoed and part of your communications. And those really are an easy win for you. So make sure you kind of sign those up to your advocate group. You're going to need team advocates and also departmental advocates, depending on how large your organization is. And that could be a little bit trickier to find those people, or it might just take a bit longer. I mean, one of the most easy ways you can find advocates within a team is to have a look at the new technology that you've implemented, if you have implemented new tech, and look at who is adopting the system the most. Equally, I would say don't be shy about speaking to each one of the heads of department and seeing from their perspective, who are the people within the team who are championing things and saying good things, and equally, who are those more skeptical people as well. Absolutely do not shy away from trying to convert those tough cookies. We spoke to one of our customers, Perfect Home, who have got a great example of this, and you can actually read that story below in more detail if you want to, but it pays dividends. So where you have converted someone and changed their sort of mind on something, that is a really powerful message to be able to share with the rest of the organisation. So what kind of things can your advocates do for you, or what could they be doing for you? Well, one of the things is to be teaching their team. So if you take your advocate group and you teach them how to use the system or talk to them about your processes, they can absolutely take that back and train their team. So a train the trainer kind of approach. You'll also find that your advocate group are great for any internal communications that you need to do. So asking your advocates to participate in videos or share their stories with the rest of the organisation is going to be really, really powerful. People love to hear stories of where there is actual impact. The other thing is your advocate group can bring forward suggestions. So they are obviously on the front line. They're hearing firsthand what people think of the system, what they think of the processes you're putting in. And every time you meet up as a group, they can bring forward those really all-important insights that you might be missing otherwise. Your advocate group can also act as a sounding board. So, before you make any other big changes, before you want to tweak the system or you want to tweak your processes, maybe, you can run certain things through your advocate group and kind of get a sense of how they feel in the moment about something. And the final thing that you can do with your group of advocates is to, kind of go public and use them to attract new talent. So don't be shy about championing the way, you know, you've changed internal culture. You know, this will attract new talent, especially in the 21st century. People are looking for organizations that really do champion and support their people, and your advocates can, you know, provide some awesome content to highlight these positive changes and improve your employer brand. And the final thing I would say about having an advocate group is that they can be so useful when your organisation is going through a tough time. Obviously, we've just been through COVID-19 and lockdown, and having those internal advocates when people are removed from one another and, you know, working remotely possibly, or working at a distance from one another, means that you have got a group of people who could regularly get together and help support people through really difficult organisational change. I think, you know, they are definitely the people who are going to support your processes, and they will continue to champion the work that you do even at a distance. Thank you for listening to this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of our change management course.